Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Stardew Valley. It's another lightning day. Chill in the air, it could just be approach of winter, it could be Tingle the Dark Spectre. Here's to help us celebrate tomorrow's... Oh, it's tomorrow! Spirit's Eve. 10 p.m. tomorrow. Alright, sounds lovely. Scary. Yeah, turn that into oil. Do I need the watering can? No, I don't. Right? No, yeah, I don't. I don't need the watering can. Put that back in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Do I want to upgrade a tool? Or should I just wait until winter? I'll just wait until winter. Why not? Whoops, there we go. Some wheat has grown, lovely. The animals aren't actually going to come outside, but that's fine, I suppose. Taste not your egg. You're a rabbit, you don't even lay eggs. You're a mammal. You got the whole placenta thing going on. Prior to come on. Wrong one. There we go. Prior to making this video, I was watching a few videos on sciencey stuff, like space elevators and the whole shebang. I've only watched, it's by this guy called, let me go to the videos. Nope. Isaac Arthur, and he makes a whole bunch of neat videos about space elevators and the alternatives. Like I just watched the video, why can't I think of it? The Fram loop? I don't remember exactly what the name is, but... And other such systems. How many do we got? 2 and 4 and 3. Yeah, let's call that good. Probably don't need to pet them. I'm assuming I already pet the ones that I wanted to. Come on out. There we go. Nothing. Lovely. Hey, rare fruit. That means we can go get another thing of energy, which is very nice. Sweet gem berry. Don't need that there. There we go. So, I guess that's one thing that we're going to be doing today. Going to give the sweet gemberry to what's his face in the forest. I should probably put these things in the machina jigger before I go and deliver the berry. There we go. Cool. We will... I don't need that anymore, so I'll put it back up there. And I will take my steed and go check up on the gemberry thing situation going on. So, oh yeah, I was watching the videos. And for whatever reason, it made me think of... And I say for whatever reason because I don't remember what this reason was. That's a decent food item, but it costs way too much. Actually, no, it costs about the same as Minor Street, doesn't it? That's about 1,000, isn't it? Oh, so it isn't that bad. And for whatever reason, it had me thinking of... Let's do this thing first. Yeah, had to right-click them. I went from... Oh wow, it's at 400. Should probably boost that number to not there. Mine's filled with thoughts of salt cod. I do have salt cod now. I brought it back from my friend's house because I was planning on making fish cakes there, but we didn't have any. We didn't actually end up making any. So I brought it back. I'm gonna make some at some point, but not anytime soon since I'm going back to my parents' house. So, I mean, I guess I could bring it over there, but meh. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh well. 406 from the previous 300 something? I don't remember exactly how much it was. But yeah. But anyways, I was thinking of... the word cringe. I'm not entirely sure why. But I was thinking that... I guess it's been a while since I've... It's been a few years since I first heard the word to now, and the meaning of the word since then seems to have changed a fair amount. And I was kind of annoyed by it, I guess would be an appropriate word for it. And then I started thinking about it, and I came to the realization there's no reason for me to be annoyed by this. It's an evolution of language. Happens all the time. And it's kind of the great thing about the English language is how it evolved from just a whole bunch of different stuff to what it is now. And then it made me start thinking about, well, basically what I was thinking about was that the people seem to be more... How to explain this? How to explain this to make people understand and not make me just seem like a madman or something. Because I ain't fantastic at explaining stuff. It would be a very useful trait for somebody who makes YouTube videos to have. I don't have that trait. I'll probably get better at it over time, but as of yet, don't have it. So, there is that. I was waiting to hear if I was going to hear I was waiting to hear if there was going to be a tree falling, but there wasn't, so... Cool. Don't have to worry about one of my trees getting chopped down. Smitten down? I'm not exactly sure how you would go about saying that one. But I was thinking, with the whole language thing, that cringe used to mean, from when I knew about it, it used to mean about the same, well, it used to mean a stronger version of something being awkward. Something being awkward, but you physically reacting to it. Is basically what it was. And now it seems to be about on par with... Well, it still means the same thing that it used to, but it can also mean all the way down to awkward, which is like the difference between distracted and distraught type of thing. But now cringe seems to just encompass all of it, which I was getting annoyed at, and then I realized, why are you getting annoyed why are you getting annoyed by this, you moron? Because that, as I said previously, is the beauty of language in general, is that it evolves and changes with the times, which is why it keeps being useful, and it's way different from what it used to be. And then I got angry at languages that have a body that counsels how it should be used, which is idiotic, in my opinion. Do I have enough coal for all of this? Probably not. Oh. Whoops. That should be in there. That should be in there. Let's bring the geodes over. And 5 of those. And 150 of those. So. I'll be back to the explanation in a second. Okay, I've got to go to the blacksmith and then the carpenter shop. Cool. Get out of the way. Like, the first example would be the French language. They have l'Académie Française, or whatever the hell the name of the place is. And they have strict regulations on how the French language should be used. Which I was almost irrationally angry, I would say. But then the more I thought about it, the more I realized it's not irrational. It makes complete sense to be angry at an archaic way of thinking about things, and is very... It's very stupid when you think about it, because, in case some people might not know, in French, there's such a thing as an anglicism, which is basically an anglicism, would be about the same thing, in kind of how the word would sound in English, and it's using English words in French, which is seen as something you shouldn't do, because basically English is a lesser language, is essentially what it boils down to, which is bullshit, just all around bullshit. And I say this coming from a person that was born speaking mostly French, but also English. And over the years, I've just kind of stopped talking French nearly as much. First of all, because I don't really talk to all that many people, and the one person really that I talk to a lot speaks English most of the time. He also speaks French, but we mostly speak in English. Upgrade tools. Axe, pickaxe, or hoe. I want the pickaxe, but it wouldn't really be all that useful. But I want it, so I'll get it. I think it said it'll be a couple of days, so that's fine. And then we can go to the mines. And then go upgrade our house. Which will take 50 grand and 150 hardwood. And I think that should be about all it takes. I don't think it takes any stone or wood. But though I can buy some if I do need to, so... At least there's that. That's fine. Upgrade house. Yes. I'm fine, don't worry about it. So, back to the mines to get to the bus stop to get my horse. Oh, when does, when do you close? 6 p.m. Should I go, yeah, I should go to the mine to the bus stop to get a prismatic shard. Actually, have I given one of these to the collection? I suppose I have. Let me go to the town to the thing. Let me go to the museum to see if I actually have any prismatic shards in there. But no, not bus stop. Town. Because I don't remember giving one. Because I used one for the sword. This awesome sword. And then I used one... Oh no, I do have one there. Alright, cool. Any rewards? Yeah, none. Oh wait. So that's that. This is fine. Bus stop it is, and horse. What is that item about? French. Oh yeah. And French is such a thing as anglicisme, And the similar thing, which is using English words in French, like the equivalent of using a French word in English would be, how would it be done? I went to pick up, I went to the charcuterie, no, not to the charcuterie. I went to the, restaurant instead of the restaurant type of thing. That sort of nitpicky bullshit, which just makes my blood boil. When people get angry about it, because I used to also get angry about it, but then I realized I'm angry about this because I was taught that it wasn't the right thing to do. But the older I got, which I'm not old at all, but the older I got, because I realized, oh, I can think for myself. Now let's see what I think about this. And the more I realized, this is some fucky's going on. So I made my own opinion about it, and now I am, granite doesn't go there. Granite goes there. I get angry when people get angry about it. Well, that's not true. But I dislike it when people get angry about it, because it makes no sense to me. It's a sort of snobbiness of language, which makes no sense whatsoever. It's a your language, my language is better than yours, which is nonsense. Which, this is purely anecdotal, and I don't have any sort of major data to attest to this, but my friend's father works somewhere, and some Italian guy was all snobby and thinks he's better than everyone because his language uses more letters or whatever the fuck than every other language, which is not true whatsoever. And he's Italian. Yeah. Because if you want to use the letters, then Japanese or Chinese or any of those multi-character, like a word is a character type of deal, those way more. And even just French or probably even Swedish with the accents, which can totally be considered different letters. We got way more. The French language, and then the Swedish, they got way more as well. It makes no sense whatsoever. But if you think you're better than someone, that automatically makes you worse than most people. In my mind, at least. That's how I equate it. Did we do everything we wanted to do today? I feel like I'm talking a lot. I watched the videos, and then I thought I had a 20-minute break between episodes. I thought for a while. I ate a slice of pizza. Had a little bit of time to let everything percolate, and thought about cringe, and then it just devolved into a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, French language, real uppity about just nonsense, which makes me angry sometimes. It's basically what it boils down to. And by angry, I mean I just sit there with my arms crossed going, ace, basically. I don't actually do anything about it, because why would I? That would mean time and effort, and I sure as hell won't spend time and effort for most things. That's smelting, oh, I got some honey. I should probably stockpile on honey, because they can be used to make miner's treat, so might as well stockpile. Hey, stockpile 50 of those. What else do we have to do today? We did the animals. Checked up on them. Did the farm, greenhouse. Went to the museum, the prismatic shard. Did the geos. Gave a tool to the blacksmiths. Upgraded the house. Oh, my bad. I don't know what we have left to do. Oh, actually. Let's go check up on... Oh yeah, I wanted to build a slime hutch. I'll do that eventually. You have to do 4 tasks before that gives you candles, and I wasn't paying attention. I think one of them is getting married, one of them is completing the community center. I don't remember what the other two are. I should probably check that out because I have a 3-year time limit. And we're on year... We're on year 2? Almost year 3? So I should probably start hurrying up on that. I'll worry about that next episode. But I think that's about all I wanted to do this episode. That might be done, but meh. Hey, can't be bothered. So, yeah, let's call it an episode. I don't remember if I sold anything. I'm going to assume I did. I just go to sleep. If I didn't, then meh. Hey, I did. Cool. Yeah, almost nothing. I just sold the corn, didn't I? Yeah. But yeah, a bit of a tirade about the idiocy of trying to keep a language pure, whatever the hell that means. Mostly about the French language, because that's the one that I know. They do that, and that's the one that I know. And then another, like, the icing on the cake of just snobby assholeness. The people that are in charge of, I think it's called l'Académie Française, the French Academy. The people that are in charge of it are called the Immortals. I mean, like, come the fuck on. Jesus. That's just... Really? The Immortals? It's like they're just trying to poke the bear. Not that I'm the bear. They're just trying to poke and prod people till they get angry, it feels like. But anyways, now that that's all off my chest, I feel significantly better. Yeah, I feel good. This is what the YouTube series and the YouTube videos actually are. It's just me getting dumb shit that I have on my mind off my chest. Is basically all this is. I also enjoy doing it. I like editing the videos and having a regular schedule. It's a lot of fun. It gives structure to my life. I enjoy it. But yeah. It's mostly just to get dumb shit out of my head and into other people's. Which, I mean, barely any other people's, but... People's? Well, whatever. I am surprised that my videos are consistently getting at least 1 view. That's mind-blowing to me. That people are... I don't know if that's the same people, but I'm consistently getting usually at least 1 to 3 views on every video. That is if it's a Stardew Valley episode. So that's odd. Interesting. Intriguing, one might say. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed the episode. I hope to see you next time. Have a lovely day, stay safe, and goodbye.